Welcome back, guys. Season 2 has officially commenced. The season opener, South Alabama visits Georgia, the Bulldogs, to take on a big SEC opponent here. It should be exciting. We're all excited. We have David Downs starting. Potentially could see Mateo enter the game. Who knows how it's going to go. It's definitely a tough matchup going up against the number 10 ranked team in the nation. But the Jaguars have hope. They went 2-0 against the SEC last year, and they're hoping to keep that going. Let's see what they do. The Jaguars are going to get the ball first. Here's kickoff. That will be a touchback. And like I said, Coach Walker went with David Downs to start due to his more veteran experience. He is a junior, a redshirt junior, so he's been on the team for about 4 seasons now. And they hand it off to Jay Jones, who picks up 4 yards. Here's Downs again, and he throws it to Jeremy Jones, who picks up one-handed catch, 12 yards. He gets the reception. And that's a good way to start the game so far. And he throws it, and it's intercepted by Bowman. He's not taken down. He's finally down, and it's around the 33-yard line. Bad decision by David Downs. And I spoke too soon. It was a good start, but right away the Bulldogs have the ball. They have Todd Gurley in at running back, and he's going to get the handoff. Runs it to his own player, but he's brought down. Pick up 1, 2nd and 9. The nerves might be getting to David Downs. He will get another chance to redeem himself, and he throws it. The player runs out of bounds. 3rd and 1. He's pushed out of bounds. Let's see if the Jaguars defense is as great as they were last season. And they stop Todd Gurley. Tackled for loss. 4th and 2, and they will go for the field goal. He's going to kick it, and he will make it in. Bulldogs are on the board first, and a studio updates. Nebraska takes down Miami in a close game, and they are 2-0. Here's David Downs, second chance. Let's see what he can do with this one. Pressure's coming, and he just gets it off. This defense is coming after him hard. They know he's a little rattled right now. He's going to hand it off to Jay Jones. He's going to cut inside. He's still not down. He's still pushing through. He's always been a tough running back, and he will be an anchor for this offense. 3rd and 5. Hopefully they can convert it. He throws it, and Thunderbunk drops it. It looks like nothing has changed for Thunderbunk. The Bulldogs get the ball back, and he throws it. He's brought down after 4 yards. Jay Rome, 2nd and 6. And they have good field position, and he hands it off, and he's brought down immediately. Defense is playing well. Todd Gurley tackled for loss. It's a big one right there. 3rd and 12. Quarterback's looking. He throws it, and the player runs out of bounds. Keith Marshall, 4th and 15. Not a great start for either offenses so far. 1st and 10. David Downs handed off to Jay Jones. He gets some blocking, but he's caught from behind. Picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5. In the shotgun. Looks like they're going to try to run it. Downs is going to keep it on the option, and he's brought down. It looks like he was going to pick up the first down, but the speed of the defender had them catch up to him pretty quickly. Downs looking, and he throws it to Broadnax. Cameron Broadnax, a new name you will be hearing this season. Finally, we'll get some playing time. He will be in the 4 or 5 wideout sets. He throws it to Jones, the fullback. Picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Scores 3-0. And he finds Jeremy Jones on the curl route. Picks up 11 yards. Downs sees something on the play action, and he throws it to Glover. And Coach Walker had expressed that he would like to see Glover implemented more into his offense. He is excited about what this guy can do. As he hands it off to Kendall Houston, picks up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of Glover this season. Downs drops back. The pressure's coming. It was too much, but he gets it off just in time. 3rd and 7. See if they can convert this. He's looking, and it's nearly intercepted again, but luckily the defender dropped it. Herrera. 4th and 7. They will go for the field goal, and they make it in. They tie the score. Number 10th ranked Georgia against unranked South Alabama. They are tied. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter here. He's going to take this one. He's still running. Breaks the tackle. He's still running. He has blazing speed. There's no one even close behind him. No one's going to catch him. And Keith Marshall runs it in for a 100-yard return. They get the touchdown, and with the field goal, they will be up 10-3, and that is great momentum for Georgia. Not looking so good for South Alabama so far. He hands it off to Jay Jones. He's caught immediately, but there is a flag. And there's holding. It's on South Alabama. That's going to push them back a little further back now. 1st and 20.
Still first down.
A bit of a hole to get out of. Downs under center. Jay Jones in the backfield. On the play action. Pressure's coming. And he's sacked. 2nd and 27. They are coming at him hard. No mercy. David Downs is struggling, and so is that offensive line. He just needed a little bit more time, but they got to him. 2nd and 27. Let's see if they can make up some of that yardage. The pressure is coming, but he finds Wes Saxton. He's able to fight forward for 7 yards. 3rd and 20. Downs has it. He tosses it, and it's intercepted by Harvey Clemens. That was a forced pass. There was no pressure. He threw it anyway, and it's intercepted. 2 interceptions, giving Georgia great field position. 26 seconds. They're going to try to build on this lead that they have here. Throws it and breaks the tackle, but he picks up the first down. Still, 1st and 10 in the red zone, and they're going to hand it off to Gurley, and he's still running. Picks up 4 yards. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. 10-3. Georgia has the lead so far. The 100-yard kick return for a touchdown was huge. That built some momentum for Georgia, and their defense is just playing lights out so far. Here we go, the first play of the second quarter, and he finds his receiver, and he's brought down. 10-yard reception. 1st and goal. Quarterback takes it. He's going to keep it for himself, and he's going to run it in for a touchdown. Hudson Mason, and they now have a much bigger lead on South Alabama. They make this one 17-3, 2-score game now. Downs is still in the game. Coach is giving him yet another chance to see what he can do. He's looking, he's trying to run it, and he just gets it off. That would have been a huge sack. 2nd and 10. Downs is looking, and is nearly intercepted again. The defender had another chance to catch that one, but he dropped it, thankfully, for South Alabama. And he finds Broadnax, but Broadnax can't hold it in, and that is dropped. 4th down, and they will punt it. The Bulldogs have the ball back, and yet again, great field position near midfield. He's going to find his receiver, Jonathan Rump, for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. On the play action, he's going to keep it for himself, and he picks up the first down. 6-yard run there by Mason. South Alabama has no answer for this offense. The last 2 drives, and he catches that one for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. He hands it off to Gurley, who gets a nice big run. He's still running. He's brought down after 14 yards. We got to keep an eye on him. Mason's looking, and he throws it. And the receiver fights for the first down. Michael Bennett picks up the first down there in the red zone. 1st and 10. On the 12-yard line. Mason drops back. And it's dropped. Couldn't hold that one in. 2nd and 10. He pitches it off to Gurley, and he doesn't get a block. The defender comes shooting through Alonzo Long for a tackle for loss. 3rd and 12. And it's on the screen to Todd Gurley, and he's going to run it in. No one gets him. No one picks him up, and they're up 23-3, pending the field goal. And they make this one 21-point game here. 3-score game. South Alabama is in a deep hole. Georgia is just dismantling them right now on the offense and the defense. They have no answer. Let's see who we see again. Yet again, Downs is still in the game. Walker's giving him another chance. Downs runs out to the right. And he just gets it off. He is not himself. He is completely rattled. He doesn't know what to do. He is panicking. Downs is looking. He runs again. He throws it across his body to Herrera. Intercepted by Georgia again. His 3rd interception. I have a feeling we're not going to see Downs come in this game. He forced that one. He could have just thrown it away. And Georgia yet again has great field position. In South Alabama territory, the quarterback just gets it off. The defender came shooting through. 2nd and 10. He finds his receiver. He's brought down after 6 yards. 3rd and 4. Let's see if South Alabama can hold their ground here to hold Georgia to a field goal at least. 3rd and 4. Man in motion. Mason's looking. And the receiver drops the ball. They're going to go for 3. And they get it 27-3. 24-point game. And let's see who we see come out this time. It is Samuel Mateo. We have been waiting for this. The former 5-star recruit. On his first pass to Glover, he completes it. His first pass as a Jaguar was a completion. It's looking good for Mateo so far. Drops back, and he throws it to Glover. He's getting the ball out quickly. 16-yard reception. Already they're moving into opponent territory, and they do with Jay Jones here. They're still running the ball, try to keep the defense off balance if they can. They haven't seen anything on Mateo. But less than 4 minutes to go. Mateo throws a beautiful pass to Chevry Smith. 21 yards. He's moving them quickly up this field. Mateo under center here. Almost into the red zone. Mateo finds Jeremy Jones. He gets the block from West Saxon, and they run it in for the first touchdown for South Alabama in the game. 4 for 4, 72 yards from Samuel Mateo. This bench is hype. They are ready for this. This team is playing for Samuel Mateo. They have some life in this offense now. He rolls out, but he throws just this one away. He doesn't get the 2-point conversion, but they still put up some points. And the defense just has to play their part. They have to try to do something here to stop Georgia's offense. Throws it, and he finds the receiver, and that's a big gain right there. 21 yards. 27-9. He finds his receiver again, and he's brought down after 11, but they pick up the first down. Still no answer for this offense. A lot of defensive players were gone after last season from South Alabama. So these are a lot of new faces on this defense. Very little experience. They hand it off to Todd Gurley. He's still running. He's still not brought down. He fights it. Gets 12 yards. Picks up the first down. Man in motion. Mason drops back. It was a blitz. Oh, and they can't bring him down. Malcolm Mitchell picks up the first down. 1st and goal. Picking up first down. It's easy. Todd Gurley runs it in, but they stop him. 8 yards. 2nd and goal. Looks like they're going to run this one in. And he pitches it off to Todd Gurley. He's going to get all the blocks, and he runs it in for a touchdown. Yet again for Georgia here. 33-9, pinning the field goal. 34-9. This is a huge gain. South Alabama, a minute 59. Let's see if they can at least put up some more points entering the second half. Mateo drops back, and he's sacked. 15 yards. He was showing some promise there, but bad decision there. 2nd and 25. Let's see what Mateo does. He throws it to West Saxon, wide open. West Saxon brings it in, and they make up majority of that 22-yard gain there. 3rd and 3. Mateo runs out to the right. He's still running. He's going to keep it. Picks up the first down. He's still running. Going to run out of bounds there. 14 yards. He shows that he has some speed. He is a very mobile quarterback, as we saw in his highlight for his senior year in high school. Definitely a dual threat. Mateo finds Chevry Smith on the corner route there. 15 yards. They're moving up the field pretty quickly once again. A minute 12. Plenty of time here. No need to rush it. And he's sacked again. 9 yards. He just stood there. But it was better than forcing the pass at least. 2nd and 19. And he finds Chevry Smith again. Chevry Smith fights for 20 yards and pick up the first down. 43 seconds left to go. 4 receptions, 62 yards for Smith. So far his favorite target. Mateo's going to keep it for himself. He picks up 3 yards on the run there. 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Mateo drops back, rolls out, and he throws this one away. 3rd and 7. He doesn't want to force this. Drops back. He finds Jeremy Jones, the same play they used to score the last drive. They score once again. Jeremy Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Mateo 9 of 10, 154 yards. Noah Walker is extremely happy with him, and so far his chance of taking Samuel Mateo, bringing him to South Alabama, is paying off well so far. 34-16. This game could end up being closer than we thought. Still a big lead for Georgia, but let's see what they can do in the second half of the game. He's going to keep it. Dangerous returner. Here it is. It might be the last play of the second quarter. Georgia wants to see if they can score once again on the screen. And Todd Gurley is brought down, tackled for loss. And that will end the first half of the game. 34-16. Samuel Mateo somewhat brings them out of a hole. A true freshman quarterback. This is not the ideal environment for him to have his first game, but he wouldn't have it any other way against the number 10th ranked team in the nation, the Georgia Bulldogs. So far he's doing well against their defense. 2 touchdowns, 154 yards, 9 of 10. I mean, he's not forcing passes. He took 2 big sacks, but he's not forcing the throw. David Downs was just terrible, and they're the reason that South Alabama is in a big hole. We gave Georgia great field position over and over again. You can see here 219 passing yards. Their run game is almost non-existent. Well, here we are kicking off the second half. Hopefully South Alabama keeps the momentum going on offense, and they can find some solution to this Georgia's offense stopping them, because it's been impossible so far. 34 points in the first half, just unacceptable. This defense was locked down last year and they're struggling, but then again, much tougher opponent today. They pick up the first down in that play. Todd Gurley's going to keep it. He has speed. He picks up another first down for this offense. They're moving up the field very quickly already, nearing midfield. Mason's going to hand it off to Gurley again. He picks up 5 yards. He's very quick on his feet. 2nd and 5. Mason's looking. He throws it. And it's intercepted by South Alabama's defense. They get it. Maliki Harris gets it. And they give South Alabama's offense a chance to catch up here on the opening drive in the second half here. Mateo's going to keep it for himself. He's brought down though. Pickup of 1. There's a whole new look to this offense just by Mateo entering into it. And he throws it and he finds Glover. He picks up a huge gain, 21 yards. He's not afraid to throw down the field. Samuel Mateo is taking chances, but he is still playing smart. He's going to keep it on the handoff. He's still running. Picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Georgia definitely they're definitely on the edge right now. They know Samuel Mateo has changed the game completely, and he will continue to do so. Mateo under center, drops back, and nearly intercepted. It's the play they used to score. They were looking to score once again, but that time they were caught. Georgia is showing that they are not an easy opponent here. Defense is playing great. Mateo runs out to the right. He's still running. He's going to dive forward. He needs to learn how to slide there. 3rd and 4. Hopefully they can put up some points here. Mateo's going to keep it for himself. He's running. Decided to run instead of giving his receivers an opportunity. He had some time to throw there, and he is down. He's hurt. That is not a good sign. And in comes David Downs, who's been struggling all game. Let's see if he can get them on the board. Drops back, throws it, and he finds Jeremy Jones. What do you know? He gets it done. Puts them on the board again, 22-34. They're going to go for one here. 23-34, 11-point game. They are back in this game, ladies and gentlemen. It is not over. Midway through the third quarter here. Mason, terrible, costly mistake there, throwing an interception, giving South Alabama's offense, the whole team, just a spark. 3rd and 2, and they do convert it. Todd Gurley barely gets it. He had to cut back. 3rd and 5, jumping ahead here. Let's see if South Alabama's defense can come through. Mason's looking, and he throws it, and it's caught out of bounds by the receiver. 4th and 5, and they will punt it back to South Alabama. And it was looking great. South Alabama fans are hype, and they are loud right now. He hands it off to Jay Jones. He's still running, and he brought down after 7 yards. 2nd and 3. It's good to see they're still running. They haven't given up on the run game yet. Mateo on the play action, and he throws it, and he finds Wes Saxton. He took the hit, but he knew he was going to find him open. It's exciting seeing this offense run with Samuel Mateo under center. Jay Jones, picks up 3 yards. On the option, he's going to pitch it off to Kendall Houston. He's going to try to cut it in. Picks up 5 yards, so 3rd and 3, much more manageable here. On the play action, Samuel Mateo is looking, and he finds Jeremy Jones, takes a huge hit, picks up the 1st down though. A little over a minute in the 3rd quarter. It's a close game. Mateo drops back, and he throws it, and he finds Wes Saxton. That was a dangerous throw, but he found him. It seems him and Wes Saxton are in sync today. On the option, he's going to hand it off to Kendall Houston. He's going to fight forward for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. They're in Georgia's territory right now, closing in on the red zone. Mateo's looking, he can't find anybody, but he just throws it away. Plays it smart. 3rd and 4. Play for another down. Hunter Buck in motion. We haven't seen anything from him since the drop, and nearly intercepted there. Ramik Wilson almost picked off Samuel Mateo, but they will go for the field goal. And here it is. Kicks it, and he nails it. 26 points for South Alabama, 34-26. Much closer game. They are closing in on Georgia. USC takes down Boston College 28-25. Close games today. Georgia was running away with this game, but it looks like South Alabama is not willing to go down so easy. 30-yard return there by Marshall. Dangerous returner. Very, very fast. Throws it down the field, and he finds his receiver into Jaguar territory, and that will end the 3rd quarter. We are entering the 4th quarter. It's an 8-point game, 34-26. South Alabama Jaguars are still in this game. The Bulldogs start off in the Jaguars territory, and hands it off to Todd Gurley. He's still running. They miss a tackle. He's still running at the 20. Is anyone going to catch him? At the 5, and he falls into the end zone for a huge touchdown run. And Georgia runs up the score even more, making it more difficult for South Alabama to complete the comeback. Let's see what they can do here. 41-26. Let's see, the last 5 drives for South Alabama. After the interception, Samuel Mateo ended up bringing them down the field. 3 touchdowns. David Downs was responsible for one of them, but Samuel Mateo drove them up the field. He hands it off to Jay Jones, still running, and he picks up the 1st down and more. 13 yards, 350 yards of offense for South Alabama. And he finds Wes Saxton, hit hard. 2nd and 7. On the play action, Mateo finds Glover. Dangerous pass, but he somehow completes that one. Great pass to defender. Mateo drops back, and he finds Jeremy Jones down the field, 16 yards. And they are tiring out this Bulldog defense. And he finds Jeremy Jones once again, his other favorite target. 247 yards for Samuel Mateo today. Could have been 3 had he not been brought down and hurt. He's got to be careful. Coming off two major injuries, a broken collarbone and a torn ACL. After his senior year, Samuel Mateo needs to be careful. Mateo runs it out and he's pushed out just short of the first down. 4th and 2. Let's see if they can convert this one. 6.5 minutes to go in this game. Mateo's looking. He throws it and he overthrows the tight end. Rush Kendricks just overthrew him. That could have been completed for a first down. 1st and 10. South Georgia now have a whole field to go once in this game. He throws it down the field. He finds the receiver, dives for a J. Rome, 21 yards. They're into Jaguar territory. Hands it off to Gurley. 2 yards there for him. Picks up the first down. 17 carries, 108 yards. He's running all over this defense today. On the play action, Mason finds his receiver for 6 yards. Chris Conley. Let's see if the Jaguars can pull through a miracle here. Mason finds his receiver. He picks up more than what's necessary for a first down. Pushes the defender out. He is pushed out as well. 3rd and inches, moving forward. 4 minutes to go. Mason's looking, and he finds his receiver. 1st and goal. They score here. Jaguars are in just bad position already, and this is going to make it worse. He's still going. Looks like he fell into the end zone, but it was not a touchdown. Just short, his knee was probably out. Mason's looking, and he throws it away. 3rd and goal. 3.5 minutes. And they run it right up the middle. With Todd Gurley, another touchdown for him. He is just having a monster game today. 48 to 26, 22-point game. Bit out of reach for South Alabama, but let's see if they can put up some points before this game is over. And Michigan takes down Utah. The previous coach for South Alabama had taken the position of Utah, and he starts the season off with a loss. Mateo finds Wes Saxton, still going, trucks the defender and fights for 12 yards. Nice pass. Catch up the run there. A little over 3 minutes to go. Mateo drops back on the screen. Jeremy Jones, he's still going. Finds some yardage there. 4 yards. 263 yards for Samuel Mateo today. No picks. Had a failed 4th down conversion. Throws it to Smith. Smith somehow comes down with that 25 yards into Bulldog territory. 2.5 minutes to go. He hands it off to Jones. They're still running it here. 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Mateo drops back on the screen, completes it to Houston, and he can't quite pick up the first down. The defender hits him pretty hard. 3rd and 3. A minute and a half to go. The pressure is on. It is deflected, nearly intercepted as well. 4th and 3. Defender was in position. Let's see if Mateo can convert this one. He was unable to the last drive. He's looking, and he throws it, and it's nearly intercepted, but the defender got there just in time to deflect the pass. And the Bulldogs get the ball back. The last play of the game, 3rd and 3. They're going to run it up just to pad the stats, and the game is over. The Bulldogs get their win. And South Alabama starts the season off with a loss. Todd Gurley accounting for 4 touchdowns. Player of the game, the Jaguars defense could not contain them, and the team in all just could not come away with the win here. They came close. They showed some resiliency, but it just wasn't enough. The Bulldogs win this one. Taking a look at the stats here, 3 turnovers for South Alabama really killed it for them. They probably had a chance had it not been for the 3 picks. And player of the game for the Jaguars was Jeremy Jones, 3 touchdowns. Maliki Harris, defense. Taking a look at the passing stats, over 300 yards total, and Mateo accounted for 292, 2 touchdowns for him. And the rushing game was very bad, but that's due to them just playing catch up. They had to resort to passing to try to get the game back into control, and you can see receiving. The ball is all over the place. You can see 3 players, 77, 87, 78, and 99, and Jeremy Jones accounted for every touchdown the Jaguars had. Next week, the Jaguars will be on the road once again to take on UAB in week 2. Stay tuned, guys.